I was gonna say this Diontae trade. It makes sense. This is something that's consistently brought up, but I think it
It's
makes
legit,
more
bro.
sense now than
Yeah.
ever, just because we're
Yeah.
in the last year of his deal, and
Mm-hmm.
we didn't get a great Diontae
No.
season last year.
And
Now,
you feel a
could you
lot better
blame the
about
quarterbacks
Pickens
for that?
too.
Sure, but
You feel a lot better about Pickens
oh yeah,
also because you've seen a larger sample size.
yep,
So that's why a year ago I don't think it has the same legs, whereas now it does have legs.
yeah.
And then if you really want to dive into it more, you've already heard Diontae say that he kind of want Mason.
Now, two problems with this
Mhm.
Diontae trade. One would be I don't know if his market's as good as it
For a
would have
second.
been last year, or the year prior, just because of all these receivers in the draft. Like, wouldn't a
Yes.
receiver needy team be thinking the same thing as us? Like, man, we need a receiver. Why don't we just get one in the first or second round and get a rookie contract?
Yeah.
These guys are studs.
I think the debate just goes back to
The proven.
yeah, you getting a proven commodity. That's why it costs more, but you don't have to do as much with it. This rookie, it's a rookie. Are you one of the lucky ones that get these, prorated? They come out here right out the gate, or are you one of the unlucky ones where you like, all right, bro, come on, man, how you ain't? Come on, bro. You supposed to come on? You still ain't gave me that yet. If you want to take the chance, but that's the dilemma that teams are having. That's the dilemma that we're having right now, because we technically already got DJ. But that's the convo. It's like I can save on this contract and potentially get something that might be just as good, and it's a lot cheaper.
Maybe even better.
Right.
Some of these guys I think got some
Yeah.
high ceilings.
Yeah, like that's legitimate. Or you run the risk of I've essentially took one less weapon away from a guy that is in a critical part of his development and his evaluation, and not only are you getting a new coordinator, you losing one of your most sure, reliable targets
And
over
there's
the
some
past
chemistry
couple
there
years.
either way, whether
Mhm.
it is Pickett or Mason.
Yeah.
There's some natural chemistry there.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing with Diontae, though, that I think hurts his trade value is just the year left on his deal. It's just 1 year.
Nice.
So now you're getting into the Fields conversation of,
Mhm.
like, you trade for him. Do you
Yeah.
give him the extension, or are you just rocking with him for
Yeah.
a year?
The
That hurts the value.
I would agree with you there. I will say the one caveat versus the Fields, that number is negotiable. With Fields, that option is that option. You know what I mean? Like there ain't no coming off of that number. It is what it is.
Yeah.
With
You know what the number
DJ, yeah, at least with DJ, it's like, well, hey man, let's see what this year looks like, and we can extend you something long term. But at the same time, if you flop, we chase Claypool, you let you just go on to the next.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because not every team in the league operates like the Steelers and stops contract negotiations.
Oh yeah,
when
during the season. Yeah.
when the
I mean, no,
season
there's
starts.
plenty of teams that will negotiate. Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
Mhm.
Diontae, you have a hot month or two. Yeah,
Yeah.
we could talk extension.
Mm-hmm.
I would get it, though. I'd be bummed trading him for a third.
If it's a second, I love it. A third, I'm not the biggest fan, because if I'm just simply saying this is the round that I'm going to replace his value, I don't think a third round is going to give me what Diontae could give me in 2024. A second rounder, I think I can make a case. A first rounder, absolutely. The second rounder is like, all right, because some of them dudes, yeah, they are
Omar
still
Khan
nice
pull
as
off the
heck.
first round or somehow.
Yeah,
That'd be insane.
it would. It's just he costs. If he didn't cost as much, he would have. It would be an easy thing to do because Diontae is nice. He's proven. He's consistent as heck, bro. Like in terms of just like, yo, I can trust that is gonna do it every time. Like, yeah, it's proven production. Proven production come with a premium though.
There's one more thing I wanted to say about this, but I think I forgot. I don't think this is what I wanted to say, but it just popped into my mind. Did you hear that this is potentially just as much on Diontae as it is the Steelers
can see
wanting
that.
out?
I
Where
can see that.
Diontae may be a little disgruntled.
He already told you who he wants at quarterback, Deke. We could act like we don't hear when they say certain things or when they put certain things out, but it's like, yeah, until they tell me they lying, I'm gonna believe them.
Now, if he wants out, then yeah, you make a trade.
Right.
You make you want volunteers, not hostages, as Tomlin
Right.
says.
I just think it's a scenario where, just outside looking in, I think DJ might be a little frustrated, but I also think that he's still committed to being here. He's just being vocal about, not publicly to everybody, but I do feel like he's then got that communication to them.
Yeah, I think
And-
Kabali made an article
Yeah.
on it today.
Right. I'm not against.
Or no, he said it on the fan. I'm sorry.
It's like I'm not against, him vocalizing that type of stuff as long as it's with the intent that we want to be better as a team, and that's why I'm saying it. Not because I'm just pissed and I just want to get my feelings out there and all I care about is me. I think those are different things. I think we can still voice our displeasure. No different than we talked about Mr. Rooney early on, right? We could talk about, we love you as an owner, but we want you to be better here. It doesn't mean I want to leave, but I ain't about to act like this ain't an issue. Like, fix this, and now everything is great. But this don't mean that you can do whatever here. And I think for Diontae, I think to an extent he might feel like that because it's like, man, where else are you gonna operate like this? It's just a quarterback. Y'all just give it all these, He's like, man, y'all been wanting to bench me. And I'm way more nice. Bro, y'all was ready to throw me off the team for walking and not seeing a fumble in the whole Jenkins scenario. He's like, bro, you serious? Give me Mason. Yeah, I get it. If that's the case, I get it. I'm outside looking in, though, so I can't say that's the case.
Okay. Yeah, if you don't want to be here, you make a trade. You move on.
But receivers are receivers. We know this.
But he responded on Twitter. A couple things makes you think that
I'm hoping
he's just laughing at some of these reports.
I'm hoping so.
Because he said people are just like talking nowadays. People are just like talking just to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I could pull up the other ones. No, I might have got rid of them actually. I had him here. That was the main one. He was like, I think everyone's just talking just to talk.
That's the response I like to see from him. Put the fire out. Don't allow it to be something if it ain't nothing, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to have Diontae. I was
literally about to ask you, what would
I
you
got
do?
no problem keeping him. I got no problem trading him if the price is right.
I swear I felt the same way, bro. I'm like, if it's a second, all right, DJ, I love you, bro, but I ain't tripping.
I didn't really think this was on the table, but it's the offseason, and
man, I can't.
Would it be an offseason without a Diontae Johnson trade rumor?
Don't be surfing. Yeah, I'm thirsty here, man.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah, man, come on.
So, you're saying if the price is right.
Yeah, if the price was right, for a second rounder, I'm not tripping on it because I do feel like I could get me not the same level of production, but I do feel like George Pickens is going to take another level. I think he's going to go up another step because we've been seeing him do that. So I do feel like I could trust that with something younger. My big question is, what's my slot looking like?
Yeah.
Because I don't feel confident with what it could currently look like.
Yeah. Hold on. I think I got that thing I was going to say about Diontae.
Bring that thing, bro.
I think I got it back. No, I forgot it.
It'd be like that.
Man. Well, if it comes up, I'll express it. We got Farron Bradford. I see us getting... No, here it is. Last point with this whole Diontae trade stuff. If there is a team that's going to replace a receiver, what team you betting on to do that? It is us. So if you're going to pick one team that's going to move on from a solid receiver, where the squad to do it?
I think we would definitely do it. And I think we got the most confidence with it, too. We
that's what I mean. And be successful.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we got to feel great confidence.
I would trust us the most out of any team out there.
Yeah.
Most recently, Claypool Pickens. Who would have thought? We didn't even need a receiver that bad.
Bro, we were like, no way. It's like, oh, no, you were right. You're smart. Way smarter than us.
We still got the best out of Claypool that we probably could have. First 2 years, got like 800-something yards each of those 2 years.
They maximized it. Then we got to move on from it, bro.
Then we got to see, what Claypool was really about as time went on. And, you make a trade and you get JPJ in return for him. That was incredible. That's why we call him the con artist. He's unbelievable.
It's facts.